Welcome into Big Rapids Cardinal Hockey here on YouTube as the 8-6 Cardinals getting set to square off against the 11-3-2 Bay Area Reps. Game 2 against this team this year. A showcase back in around Thanksgiving time gave them their first matchup just by chance. And this one, the scheduled matchup, about 12 games later into the season. It was game 3 for these, or game 4 for these teams, correction, when they played back in November. Now they get set to do battle again today. The Reps 11-3-2, number 3 in Division 4 and number 8 in the state of Michigan. Big Rapids Cardinals number 28 in Division 3, number 86 in the state. 40 teams in Division 3, 129 in the state. And let's check if those were updated. Checking them on My Hockey Rankings earlier today. The Cardinals' big win last week against the Cadillac Vikings had not been entered. And the standings had not moved. They were one below Cadillac in both Division 3 and in the state. And still not updated as of yet. Still at 7-6 on the My Hockey Rankings, so who knows when that will be updated. But a big team in the Reps, a team that has added some players since these teams last saw each other, since one of the schools that feeds into the Reps had football playoffs, so some players were not available for the hockey team. And the big one that you got to watch out for is number 13, Grant Lucas, 19 goals, 15 assists for 34 points, leads his team in all 3 categories. On the Cardinals side, the goal leader, Tanner Flax, notched 1 in the win against the Vikings, the tying goal on that 5-minute major right after the 5-on-3. They had 3 goals scored on that power play. Flax tied it 1-1, and then Scara picked up a couple. He's now at 10 goals, 11 assists for the team lead, and 21 points team leading for the freshman. Cooper Flax had 1 goal against on 14 shots, moved to 6-2-0 with a .332 goals against average, and the save percentage bumped up to meet his goaltending partner Paul Renner at .836 save percentage on the year for both of them. On the other side for the Reps, Aiden Reamer, an 8-2-1 average, or 8-2-1 record with a .192 goals against average and a .917 save percentage. The better record of the 2 goalies, but Garrett Hathaway with a 2-1-0 record has the better goals against and save percentage with a 1.75 goals against and a .922 save percentage. Can't see it right now, but the big news around the rink, the scoreboards have been cleaned and new lighting, bright LED lighting. You'll see them during the game, panning left and right during the action. Can't miss the new lights in the boards. And the clock across the rink, across the sheet of ice in the scorer's box, the one that was above their head, that has been removed. So no clock straight across the ice, but the 2 boards on each end zone cleaned up and look fantastic. I had to ask head coach Tim Blashill if they got new boards or if they just updated the lighting. And he said the video board cleaning guy came into town and dusted them off. So that's the stage. Again, Big Rapids Cardinals with the Bay Area Reps in town. A really tough matchup after one of the biggest wins for the Cardinals last week up in Cadillac on Wednesday. They were trailing 1-0, a shorthanded goal for Schmidt-Deal for the Vikings midway through the second. An unlucky bounce that found its way onto his stick for a breakaway, and then a fan shot that went 5-hole. Was the only goal in that second period, the only goal at that point And then the Cardinals had a power play, and during that 2-minute minor, a check from behind delivered that gave a 5-minute major against the Vikings. So after the first minor expired and it was 5-on-4 for about 4 minutes left, Tanner Flax off the post and in off a face-off tied the game. And then a couple broken passes that ended up finding the next Cardinal. One to the blue line for Blanchard, who moved it across the blue line. And then Brogan Jones with the shot. And it found Wyatt Scara in the slot. He just turned around and fired it top glove. Another power play goal gave them the 2-1 lead with 54 seconds left, and then Scara with an empty netter. So the big game for Wyatt Scara, 2 goals and an assist. Jack Balahowski had 2 assists. Tanner Flax with a goal. Cooper Flax with the 1 goal against win. And the Cardinals sit with one of their best records in the last few years. 16 points, a .571 point percentage for the Cardinals, coming off of 2 wins in a row. They have 12 points in their last 10 games. That's 6-4-0 in their last 10. The Reps 11-3-2, 24 points, a .750 point percentage in their 16 games. They're coming off of 1 win and 13 points in their last 10, a 6-3-1 record. And as the Zamboni finishes up, some testing on the scoreboard with the penalty times before we get set for Cardinals and Reps here from Evigleben Ice Arena at Ferris State University on a Monday evening. The only Monday game in the Cardinal schedule this year.
Car Center, formerly Scott's Coffee Shop, is proud sponsor of the Car Center Cop Shop. Each home game is a chance to win cash and net. The Big Rapids High School hockey boosters also get cash at the game. Sign up for free at the red table in the southwest corridor. Also, you can get Cardinal Ground art cash ticket. Gotta be in it to win it.
Zamboni heading off the ice. We'll have starting lineups and national anthem soon. A 6 p.m. game, but they got on the ice for warm-ups around 5:45. So with the 10-minute warm-up time and then the Zamboni cut, plus starting lineups and national anthem, probably around a 6:10 puck drop, between 6:10, 6:15. But hopefully not nearly as long as intermissions as Wednesday night's game. Multiple events plus the Zamboni cut last Wednesday between both periods, or during both intermissions. Ended up taking forever. Officiating crew on the ice getting the net set. Cardinal coaches heading out of their locker room. Flax, Klein, and video coach Croson. Tim Blashill not out yet. Manager Zach Steers with the team. Other manager Nate Sanders up here with me running the camera. Klein just gave the pat on the door to get the guys going. So the reps out on the ice, getting things ready. Aiden Reamer is in net scratching his crease, so can pencil him in as the starting goaltender for the Bay Area reps. And here come your Cardinals. Cooper Flax heads to the net to scratch up his crease, so we can set the goaltending matchup between Flax and Reamer for the day. And we'll send it down to the ice for starting lineups and national anthem.
Between the Traverse Bay Reps and your Big Rapids Cardinals. Now let's meet the starting lineup for tonight's game. First, for the Traverse Bay Reps, head coach by Mike Matusi. Starting at center, number 6, Mason Barnhart. At forward, number 7, Drew Hardy. At forward, number 17, Riley Pierce. At defense, number 5, Carter Denoyer. At defense, number 18, Jason Kinn. And for the pipes, for the reps, number 1, Aiden Reamer. And the rest of the reps. And now, for your Big Rapids Cardinals, head coach by Tim Blashill. Starting at center, number 19, Tanner Flex. At forward, number 3, Wyatt Skira. At forward, number 15, Maverick Wilson. At defense, number 23, Jack Belahowski. And at defense, number 32, Isaac Sacco. Net for the Cardinals, number 33, Cooper Flax. And the rest of your Cardinals. Ladies and gentlemen, the privilege of this game is made possible by all of those who have fought and continue to fight for the freedoms we enjoy. Let us now honor and respect their efforts in our country. Civilian gentlemen, please remove your hats. All veterans, we encourage you to render the appropriate salute, and everyone able, please stand at attention, placing your hand over your heart for the playing of our national anthem.
So your starting lineups, starting with your Big Rapids Cardinals. On the forward line, Maverick Strokirch and Tanner Flax on the wing, centered by Wyatt Skara. Defensive-wise, Jack Balahowski with his number opposite Isaac Zacco, 23 Balahowski, 32 Zacco. And number 33, Cooper Flax between the pipes for the Reps. Number 6, Mason Barnhart. Number 7, Drew Hardy. And number 17, Riley Pierce, the forward line, with number 5, Carter Denoyer, and number 18, Jason Kinn on the blue line. And number 1, Aiden Reamer in net. Getting ready for the first period of action between these two teams. A juggernaut of a team for the Cardinals to face in the Bay Area Reps. Puck drop, one back for Big Rapids. They dump it into the zone. Reps breaking it out off a skate of Zacco, kept in. Strokirch to the corner. Pass out front, denied. Flax wings it around. Breakout pass. Stopped at the Bulldog logo and dumped in by Scara. Full change coming for the Cardinals. Just 30 seconds into this match. Dumped in, but icing off the stick of Kinn. It will come all the way back down to the Bay Reps zone. 16-21 in the first. Osaski on the draw, gets tied up. Extra D in for the Reps, wings it around off the stick of Jones and out, no icing. Montgomery back with Griffor pressuring. Loose in the slot, shot blocked in front. Flax looked behind him, but the shot didn't get through. Back the other way, Xander Griffor across, shot goes well high. At the blue line, picking it up, 15 Dashner. Down low. Tyson Griffor, brother of Xander, gets tied up, back to the blue line. Dashner with it, shot goes high off the glass, will come out to the near side for Lannon at the blue. Plays it down low, Griffor over for Griffor, back to Dashner, over for Lannon. Shot, misses 3 sticks in front for the tip, and Dashner picks it up. Going around the net, looking, has to spin off. Finds Lannon, takes the hit, makes the play. Puck goes to the corner. And a big hit on Jones. Blanchard off the boards. Kinn, stretch pass near side. Finds Lucas, the top point scorer for this team. He gets pinned to the boards. Support from Young. Puck doesn't come out, though. Coleman knocks it down. Second opportunity, Aunen sends it down the ice for icing with 14:44 left. Defensive zone draw, Young on it. Gets one back by the Reps at the blue line. Walking, Kinn, shot, tipped, goes wide. Second chance opportunity through the crease. Played back to the blue line for Denoyer. He plays it down to the hash mark. Miller around. Leiter will pick it up. High off the glass for brother Logan Leiter. Carter and Preston Young. Puck comes out, shot, high up, misses, and goes off the glass. Denoyer will pick it up. Down low. Back to the top of the circle. Trying to cycle. Goes wide. Kinn, active defenseman, plays it back in. Spinning back Miller. Misses out front. Loose puck. Coleman couldn't handle it. Correction, that was Lucas. Lucas walking. Back to Kinn. Over for Denoyer. Shot. And right into the glove by Flax. Cardinals got a little bit of zone time to start the period, but since then it's been all Reps. just playing keep away basically and trying to get pucks to the net. A lot of them missing high and wide. Missing a couple tips as well. Draw won by the Cardinals high off the glass. Bouncing puck will sit right at the blue line. Slipping and falling was one of the defensemen. Flax couldn't dig it out. That was Dashner. Played back in now by Skara. 15 on 15 down low. Strokerch with the body. Puck goes up the boards. Dashner will pick it up. High flip off the glove of Balahowski. No hand pass, they say. Skara will dump it. Off the glove again. Balahowski with it. Shot just misses low. Back the other way. Hawkins has it stripped away, and Flax will dump it in for a full change. Skara, the only one who stays out there, will take the near side lane and probably hop off. Reps dump it in. Jones with one on him. Gets support from Montgomery, who throws it all the way down, takes a hit, and it will go for icing. Just blown dead with 12:47, and will come back to the Cardinal zone. Just under 5 minutes into this period. A close chance for Balahowski, who might have found that low left corner, but just missed the net. Face-off, clean win for the Reps. Shot knuckles high and almost curveball drops into the corner, but missed. Spinning, Kinn finds space to the blue line. Back to Kinn. Plays it back to the point for Newman. His shot off a body to the corner. Pierce down low gets pinned by Jones. Osowski comes out with it. Off the boards by Montgomery, but kept. Osowski second try, no good. Hardy gets in the way. Hardy on Jones. He spins away with it, knuckling puck out front. And it gets played away. Almost up over the blocker. Newman down low. Finds Pierce. Shaking off one attacker, and Jones spins back across the blue line for Kinn. Walking shot, tipped, goes wide. Looking for those tips in the high slot. Nothing directed on net yet. Newman over, one-timer, Fandon. Jones shoving to the boards, Barnhart. Puck played to the blue line. Kinn rifles one, tipped high off the glass. Blanchard off the glass, trying to get it out. Off the skate of Newman. Gets just to the Army National Guard logo. Kinn back to Newman. Too strong to hold. Plays it to Griffer, who backs up and gives it to Kinn on the far side. Active defensemen. Good on their skates for the Reps so far. Around the net. Agelski plays it all the way around. And it comes out. Lannon has it. Finds Agelski again. For Tyson Griffer. Gets hit to the boards by Leiter. Purdue trying to walk away with it. Can't get it. Now Young, the near side. Fans on the clearing attempt. Aunen can't get it across. Purdue slaps it off the glass. Rolls to Lannon at the far blue line. 10.5 left in this first period. Leiter knocks it down, plays it in. Nice pass there, slip pass over to Agelski, but got met by Strokerch at neutral ice. Tips pass goes off of Balahowski, he gathers. Now 2-on-2 battle down low. Balahowski and Zacco. And Flax walks out with it. Off the glass for Skara. 3-on-2 developing. Skara makes a move, goes to the forehand, over for Strokerch off the skate. Had a lane to shoot it after that move, but elected for the pass. And a good move on a 3-on-2, unfortunately ends up with no shot on goal. Skara at the hash mark down low. 9.5 left. Pass through neutral ice, finds Coleman. Poked away. Jones finds Osowski. With some speed, he'll just dump it in, though, with Coleman back pressuring. Coleman dropping back with his defenseman to find a breakout pass, and he misses the skate, and it will go down the ice. And with 9:04, we'll head back to the Reps zone.
Thank their goal sponsors, Sawmill Saloon, Purdue Plumbing, and Project U Yoga Studio. For those who support the Cardinals. Cardinal pass ticket at the red table at Southwest Quarter.
Face-off one and a shot. Tough save. Puck off of a Cardinal, no icing. Race for it. Jones trying to get there. Tied up. Both of them falling, and net comes off. Jones did the best he could to get in the way. And get a stick lift, too. Face off to the right of Cooper Flax. And they have to check a strap on Skara's helmet. That's the delay right now. Now we're set. Face off, Skara pulled it back, but it hit a body and went straight back to the Reps. Now a race for it. Skara with Flax, pass off a body. Strokirch down low, puck in the air. Fighting for it, moves to the hash mark and chipped down. Stepping up, Purdue, puck in the body. Hawkins had knocked it down but couldn't get through. Into the Cardinal zone. Jones will fling it all the way around, but I think they blow it dead for maybe going up into the netting. I lost sight of it the moment it went around the corner, and then found it as it came down around the Cranker sign in the far corner of the Cardinal zone. Clean win for the Reps. Blue line shot, gets through, saved by Flax right off his leg pad. Clearing attempt gets out, but kept with control by Lannon and back into the zone. Shot right into the chest. Easy one for Flax, who holds for the whistle. Won by the Reps, poked away by Balahoski. A 2-on-2 back. The Reps will retreat. It's Pierce. Plays it near side to Lannon. Saucered across, misses everyone. Osowski pokes it back in. Chopped away by Klein and down the ice. No icing. Leiter. Near side for Ortiz, gets pinned. Osowski clears it. Blanchard working one-on-one. Comes back the other way and offsides as a toe drag by Barnhard sent Pierce offsides. Right outside the Cardinal blue line. Line change sends out a starting line in Skara, Flax, and Strokirch. Face-off won by the Reps. D-to-D pass off the boards. Migelski into the zone. Back out. Finds Dashner. He sends it to Griffor, and that's in the zone now. Zacco. Stick-on-stick action. Off the boards, gets intercepted. Skara takes a hit. Down low behind the line. Griffor loses it for Strokirch. Can't get the puck out. Gets stopped by the body of Tyson Griffer, and now a second chance goes out. They say it's tipped, no ice. Skara in a foot race. Reamer plays it to the boards and gets it right past his glove. Stretch pass off the stick of Skara. Fans on it, trying to get it back into the zone. Young picks it up, chips it out. Purdue with it, finds Skara. He'll get it in from the red line. Right on net into the glove, and it's held with the Cardinals progressing. Clean win, hard off the glass, glove down, and played perfectly by Purdue, as it would have been a 2-on-1 developing potential for the Reps with that clearing attempt. Jones back off the boards, Aunin can't chip it out. Miller walks out with it, centering pass, forehand move, and can't control. Had Flax biting, and that puck off a body, and on the Cardinal bench will bring a whistle. But I believe that was Lucas did a forehand backhand and then back to the forehand shimmy shake move and had Flax bit to the left side and couldn't control. Osaski wins the draw. Balahowski off the glass. Icing called and waved off. Blanchard, one-on-one. Takes the body into the boards. 5.5 left in this first period, no score. Osaski keeps it low. Blanchard takes a hit. Puck comes up, and the cross-ice pass off the boards. 23-on-23, Coleman and Balahowski fanned on. Osaski picks it up. Loses it. Out to the blue line, kept just barely, and cleared all the way down the ice by Ortiz as the Cardinals look to change. Lots of back and forth action. No shots on the board. So we're just guesstimating, but the Reps out shooting most likely so far. But good chances still back and forth. Shot and held for the whistle after a tip and some confusion out front. And some more seconds tick off the clock on accident. At the blue line, shot saved by the blocker. Puck doesn't get out and gets put into the bench. One across the blue line, back to Zacco. Pass just misses Flax, off a body, loose out front, and played in by Barnhart. Now 1-on-2 with Pierce, loses it. Strokerch trying to find a pass, gets deflected. He plays it down low. Zacco will have to skate for it, gets it around for Skara, who chips it, and Flax takes a whack, but the puck doesn't come out yet. Montgomery. And it goes up again, and Klein right through his hands on the bench. TJ Klein couldn't get a handle on it. Stays in the Cardinal zone. Right off the draw, falling and making a shot, or getting a shot off. That was Griffor, Xander Griffor, the sophomore brother, Tyson the senior. Top of the circle, shot, saved by the stick. Young can't get it out. Cardinals resorting to just banking it off the boards, but body's in the way every time. Shot gets tipped out front by Purdue, and it goes off the side of the cage. Played back to the blue line. Kinn across. Dashner's shot goes wide. Buzzing a couple times here for the Reps. Now poked out by Jones. And intercepted by Aunin. He'll play it in. Good play by Jones to take that angle, and Aunin got a clear route just to get in the way. Poked farther past Osowski. Aunin chips it in. Ortiz with it. Takes a dump in. Just under 3.5. Ortiz picks up the puck and takes a big hit into the boards by Griffor. The puck goes up and into the Reps bench. Fans not happy about that hit. Ortiz might have been caught up high on it, but no call. Balahowski off the draw, shot right into the chest. Easy save for Reamer. Clean win for the Reps, and they'll ring it around. Spies can't get it, and back the other way. Coleman on Balahowski, 1-on-2. Pass, shot, big toe save by Flax down low. Biggest save for him so far this game. Coleman shot off a body, kicked down low. Miller can't pick it up. Falling to the ice, Balahowski trying to get it away. Spies gets run over. Balahowski takes it out. Finds Skara at center ice. Tries to make a move into skates. Back the other way, Denoyer finds Coleman. 3-on-2, Coleman walking, shot, blocked. Brings a cheer from the bench in the crowd. Cycling, Miller, his pass intercepted by Young. Gets poked farther and chipped out. Lucas battling, will sauce it across to find Lannon, who drops it back, but there's no Rep there. Cleared from the zone. Pass blocked by Leiter. Slapped in and around by Hawkins. Off the boards, hit there, waiting for Carter. Dashner spins away from Aunin. Good on the skates. Looking, loses it. Now Aunin picks it up. 1-on-2 the other way. Going wide. And trying to fend off the attacker. Works out front. Shot just off the leg pad. Found the inside part of that knee. And Osowski, Leiter, and Aunin were battling near side. Couldn't get it. Off the glove. Center ice pass. Into the zone. To stop and start. Holland shot. And held by Flax. Finding the BR on the chest. Reps control off the face-off to the blue line. Denoyer across, finds Lannon. His shot off the stick or off a body, and Flax played it to the corner. Lannon again. Steps away from one. At the circle, poked away on the toe drag. Played down low, Zacco. Plays it to Balahowski. Trying to work his way out. Hit the toe drag around, and now with some speed, will just chip it. Take a bump from Griffor from behind. Slaps it all the way around. 30 seconds left in this period. In the skates of Blanchard, working with Ortiz and Flax. All the way around near side. Balahowski steps in. Jumps in the lane, but doesn't keep the puck. Ortiz meets him, and Blanchard throws a big hit. couple slashes back and forth between Griffor and Blanchard. As the clock expires, and a little bit of a shot from Lannon, and then Blanchard grabs the stick of Griffor, and they'll separate. 0-0 score, back and forth action, pretty evenly matched between these two teams that are not evenly matched on paper. After 17 minutes, we'll step aside as you're watching Big Rapids Cardinal hockey here on YouTube.
Not everyone learns best in a traditional classroom. Big Rapids Virtual School offers flexible, personalized learning for all students from kindergarten through graduation. BRVS students have 24/7 access to learning. We provide remote and in-person support to meet every student where they are at. Whether you are a public school student or a homeschool family interested in our curriculum, resources, and supports, find us online for more information. brps.org/K12virtual.
The Mecosta Osceola Career Center works to prepare tomorrow's workers today. The Career Center uses state-of-the-art technology to train students for career paths such as manufacturing logistics, health and safety, production processes, quality assurances, information technology, law, public safety, corrections, health sciences, hospitality, food production, finances, construction operations, and more. Visit moisd.org for more on how the Career Center is preparing tomorrow's workers today.
Back pain, neck pain, surgical pain, sciatica. All can prevent you from doing even the simplest tasks. Get back to doing the things you love, pain-free, with the specialist at West Michigan Pain and Michigan Primary Care Partners in Big Rapids. Our care team works with you to develop a plan so you find relief from your pain. Same-day and telehealth appointments are available. Call 231-592-1360 or visit MichiganPrimaryCarePartners.com today.
For over 70 years, MEMIC has been protecting educational employees and their families with the most affordable insurance. They provide educators exclusive auto, home, and umbrella coverage. Helping you understand insurance is what they do best. MEMIC has set the standard for above and beyond service, and they look to build a relationship of trust between you and them. Your local agent, Eric Dahm, has been working with MEMIC for 20 years. Call them today at 231-592-4660. 231-592-4660.
When quality counts, you can count on us.
Subaru or Audi, Nissan or Toyota, Ford or Chevy, whatever you prefer to drive, Quality Car and Truck Repair has the digital diagnostics, the tools, and the training to maintain, to fix. Just call Quality Car and Truck Repair, 220th Avenue off Perry, just west of 131 Big Rapids.
MOTA, Mecosta Osceola Transit Authority. They're here. They're everywhere. Available with a phone call to take you here to there, including connections to Isabella and Wexford County, Yates and Clare, shopping trips, meetings, appointments, visits, Monday through Saturday. A MOTA Green and Gold bus can take you where you need to go for as little as $2 with discounts for seniors, veterans, and kids. Call 796-4896 for availability and to confirm your rate. Just call 231-796-MOTA, 796-MOTA.
Stuck between identities, Douglas Quaid must solve the one mystery that has come to define him.
Who am I? And why is my truck's brake sound louder than a Westinghouse M27 phase plasma pulse rifle?
Fortunately, his answers would come from a familiar ally.
Of course, Johnson's Automotive. Committed and honest quality work. They fix foreign cars too.
But the race was on.
You think you can beat me? I am the law.
Johnson's Automotive, now showing off Northland Drive, just north of Big Rapids, and always online at johnsonsautopr.com.
Alter Care of Big Rapids is looking for CNAs, aides, and nurses to join their team. Each position includes a sign-on bonus with reimbursements for state tests and NA class scholarships and reimbursements via the renowned Educational Assistance Plan and tuition reimbursement. Alter Care of Big Rapids is a skilled nursing facility providing transitional, long-term, and Alzheimer's and dementia care. To apply for immediate openings at Alter Care, visit Alter Care online or call 231-796-3185.
Not everyone learns best in a traditional classroom. Big Rapids Virtual School offers flexible, personalized learning for all students from kindergarten through graduation. BRVS students have 24/7 access to learning. We provide remote and in-person support to meet every student where they are at. Whether you are a public school student or a homeschool family interested in our curriculum, resources, and supports, find us online for more information. brps.org/K12 virtual.
The Mecosta Osceola Career Center works to prepare tomorrow's workers today. The Career Center uses state-of-the-art technology to train students for career paths such as manufacturing logistics, health and safety, production processes, quality assurances, information technology, law, public safety, corrections, health sciences, hospitality, food production, finances, construction operations, and more. Visit moisd.org for more on how the Career Center is preparing tomorrow's workers today.
Back pain, neck pain, surgical pain, sciatica. All can prevent you from doing even the simplest tasks. Get back to doing the things you love, pain-free, with the specialist at West Michigan Pain and Michigan Primary Care Partners in Big Rapids. Our care team works with you to develop a plan so you find relief from your pain. Same day and telehealth appointments are available. Call 231-592-1360 or visit MichiganPrimaryCarePartners.com today.
For over 70 years, MEMIC has been protecting educational employees and their families with the most affordable insurance. They provide educators exclusive auto, home, and umbrella coverage. Helping you understand insurance is what they do best. MEMIC has set the standard for above and beyond service, and they look to build a relationship of trust between you and them. Your local agent, Eric Dahm, has been working with MEMIC for 20 years. Call them today at 231-592-4660. 231-592-4660.
When quality counts, you can count on us.
Subaru or Audi, Nissan or Toyota, Ford or Chevy, whatever you prefer to drive, Quality Car and Truck Repair has the digital diagnostics, the tools, and the training to maintain, to fix. Just call Quality Car and Truck Repair, 220th Avenue off Perry, just west of 131 Big Rapids.
MOTA, Mecosta Osceola Transit Authority. They're here. They're everywhere. Available with a phone call to take you here to there, including connections to Isabella and Wexford County, Yates and Clare, shopping trips, meetings, appointments, visits Monday through Saturday. A MOTA green and gold bus can take you where you need to go for as little as $2 with discounts for seniors, veterans, and kids. Call 796-4896 for availability and to confirm your rate. Just call 231-796-MOTA, 796-MOTA.
Stuck between identities, Douglas Quaid must solve the one mystery that has come to define him.
Who am I? And why is my truck's brakes sound louder than a Westinghouse M27 phase plasma pulse rifle?
Fortunately, his answers would come from a familiar ally.
Of course, Johnson's Automotive. Committed and honest quality work. They fix foreign cars too.
But the race was on.
You think you can beat me? I am the law.
Johnson's Automotive, now showing off Northam Drive, just north of Big Rapids, and always online at johnsonsautopr.com.
Alter. Welcome back to Big Rapids Cardinal Hockey here on YouTube. The Cardinals in the Bay Area reps at the first intermission. Scoreless is 0-0 as you can see as we get ready for the second period action. And in the first period, a lot of back and forth action. 13 shots to 4 in favor of the Bay Area reps. The Cardinals obviously not the quality or the quantity of shots that they wanted, but they had a couple really good opportunities, a couple 2-on-1s that developed that they couldn't get shots off or passes missed. And although the reps put a lot of pucks to the net, a lot of them went wide, tips going wide. And besides one or two, nothing really too hard for Flax so far. No penalties in that first period, so no power plays to speak of. In a close game between these two, this seems like a game where the Cardinals are playing pretty decently. Nothing really to complain about besides maybe just some safety plays is the best way I think I could put it. the plays that you make just because you always make them. So when you don't know what to do, you throw it up the boards or something like that. Seem like there's a lot of those. Cardinals are feeling the pressure, so they get rid of it up the boards, even though that's not the best play to make. They just feel rushed, so they do it anyways. So there's some things they can, work on, perfect, all that type of stuff, but they've done a good job so far and have tried their best to get some good quality scoring chances. Quick stretch for the teams as we get set. 17 minutes up on the clock, period number 2. Long change for both these teams. Here comes the Thunder from the bench. Flax on the draw against Miller. He wins it. Balahowski with it. Dumps it in from the red line. Reamer stops it behind the goal. Strokerch gets there first, plays it to Flax, has to wrap it around out front. They score! Flax, I think, found Strokerch. And just like that, 13 seconds into the second, Big Rapids has the 1-0 lead. Reamer stopped it. Strokerch got there first, left it for Flax, and then got it back around to him in the slot. Flax fixing his glove or helmet real quick, and now the puck drop. Scara trying to kick at it. Zacco will play it off the glass. Tip down with a high stick. Kin will touch up, and it will come with a whistle. 16:36 in the second.
13 seconds into the second period. Big Rapids Cardinal goal. Scored by number 3, Wyatt Segura.
Scara with it. From Flax and Strokerch. So correction, not Strokerch out front, but Scara next to him. Face-off one, shot blocked. Montgomery will throw it back in. Cardinals tag. Dumped in. Off the net, loose puck. Gets chipped away, and Flax will pick it up. So Scara, with his third goal in the last game and a half, really less than that. Flax will pick up another point. And Strokerch should be the secondary assist. They didn't announce that, but that should be the case. Strokerch gave it to Flax, who found Scara. Just over a minute into the second. Off a skate. Thrown into the zone. Intercepted. Griffor walking in, shot off a toe. Second opportunity wide, picked up on the far side. Finds Griffor down low. Backhand out to Agelski. Finds Griffor walking at the blue line. Near side for Newman. His shot goes wide off the end boards. Lannon pokes away. Skate to stick, off a body. Griffor finds his brother at the point, shot and held. So the Cardinals have a 1-0 lead, which they haven't had against these reps this season. Much different game today than game 2. Young with the face-off win off a couple bodies. Still loose and will trickle its way into the glove of Flax. Young wins the draw. Hard off the glass by Zacco. Puck on its edge. No icing. Leiter in there against Dashner. Forces him to the corner. Aunin misses the chop at it. Leiter loses it. Barnhard looking to break it out. Loose puck, and Young plays it down low. Now Leiter with it. Shot, rebound, backdoor score! Quinn Aunin with his first goal of the season! The Netherlands exchange student makes it 2-0. Leiter with the shot, found Aunin backdoor wide open for the rebound, and give that puck to the coaching staff. Mark it up with Aunin's first goal. It's 2-0, 14:40 left in the second. Aunin had one that was called off earlier this season. He had another big opportunity up in Traverse City and had a great save against him. Today, he finds the back of the net finally. Now some energy by these Cardinal players. Off a stick and down low, and then falling was Strokerts tripping up with another player. And now Reamer is talking with the official about something. Was motioning like a poke of his stick. And now he has an equipment issue. Took off his catching glove and is going to the bench, which must have been something that the officiating crew said, yes, go ahead, because typically you cannot go to the bench as a goaltender unless the officials tell you that you can. Even if you broke your stick or needed a new water bottle or anything like that, typically a player will get you it and bring it back. They don't let you go to the bench. So something with his chest protector, I think, maybe a clip underneath that they're fixing.
At 2:20 in the second period, Big Rapids Cardinal goal, scored by number 2, Quentin Nugent. Assist on that goal, number 16, Logan Leiter, and 23, Jack Dalhousie.
Reamer, satisfied with whatever issue, heads back to his net. Now we begin again, 2-0 Cardinals. Tie up off the draw. Scara looking for it. Flax poking away at it. Near side breakout. Just gets past Jones from Lucas. And a big hit. Scara comes in and lowers the shoulder into Miller. Flax chips it out to Strokerts. 2-on-2 developing, poked away. Landon got his stick in there. Good defensive play. And flipped out. High stick by Jones. Purdue will touch up, and that will bring a whistle. Face off in the Cardinal zone. To the right of Cooper Flax. Coming off of a big game and an almost shutout. Had the one goal against, but it was a fluke goal. Reps win the draw. Dashner. Shot off a skate, comes out of the zone. As Lannon couldn't hold it. Pass off the body of Ortiz and dumped in by Tyson Griffor. Purdue skates over it. Fan on the pass, it will come all the way down. Agelski couldn't handle it and sends it between his two defensemen. Off the boards for Agelski. Blanchard with the hit. Picked up by Dashner. Through a couple bodies, kicked forward by Griffor. Leiter takes him to the boards, and Purdue will slap it around and take a big hit. Picked up below the net. Wraparound try, save Flipped up in the air. Griffer gloves it down at the slot, looking for it. Shot off a body and high off the glass. Just under 13 minutes. Dashner plays it down low. Rep down in the corner, slow to get up. Shot blocked, poked away. Another opportunity off the side of the cage. Kicks up and hits the netting. Chaos in the Cardinal zone, and they survive. That line of Xander and Tyson Griffer with whoever else they've been paired with, sometimes Agelski, sometimes someone else, have been very deadly for this Reps team, but they haven't picked anything up today. Face off one back, hard off the boards, knocked down by a stick, controlled at the blue line. Battling for it and now flung around. Dunphy couldn't handle it. Kinn falls after he plays it. Now Zacco skating out with it. Long reach of the stick by Pierce, got it away from him, but cleared down the ice. Knocked down by Zacco again, makes a move, has a little bit of space and dumps it in. Later, Aunen with the interception off the skate, poked away at the blue line, off sides. And Aunen takes the stick away, and they'll blow it for offsides. Face off on the far end, right outside the Reps blue line. 12:05 left in the second. Lannon's pass off a skate. Flax plays it in. Strokirch down low. Puck flung down the ice. Now a foot race, but an icing will be called first. Flax, Skara, Strokirch. Defensive change. Now Montgomery and Jones out there. Center kicked out with the wing jumping early. That was Lucas. Face off one back to the blue line. Jones walking shot high off the glass. Bouncing puck out front, knocked away. Off the boards again. Jones can't knock it down. Just rolling past him, and now pressure on him by Miller. Picked up by Lucas. Walking, slips and falls. Skara off the boards. Picked back up in the slot. Backhand pass, loose in front. And a big hit delivered, but a penalty will come as Montgomery had moved the puck away, and then a high hit afterwards. The Reps starting to get upset with the way this game has been going for them. Tried to take the body, but instead will sit in the box for 2 minutes. I want to say that's Coleman, number 23. I can't see the last number. It is 23, Coleman. Off the draw, cleared around. Jones has it. Back to Jones, down low, finds Blanchard. Shot, loose out front, backhand, slipped it in! Logan Leiter on the power play! It's 3-0! Blanchard took the shot with Leiter dancing in front. It got knocked down, and forehand to the backhand with the long reach. Leiter slid it across and picks up his first goal of the season. And a goaltender change will come. Tie-up, Ortiz knocked down, and puck picked up back into the zone for Pierce. Across, back out, loses it, Balahowski, now Pierce with it, walking in, shot, and a good defensive play by Balahowski to get back and get a stick on it. Oh man, Pierce had all day to walk in, and Balahowski stopped it from happening.
Big Rapids Cardinal power play goal. Scored by number 16, Logan Leiter. Assist on that goal, number 14, Tyler Blanchard. And number 6, Brogan Jones.
Face off one back for the Cardinals. Purdue flips it off the boards. Kicking at it with Strokirch, finds Flax across the red line. And going wide. Out front off a body. Skara pokes at it. Loose puck again in the skates of Lannon. He'll play it to Purdue at the blue line. Down low off a stick. Out front and tied up. And I think a penalty will come against Strokirch, who got tied up, lost his stick, and then pulled the rep down during the tie-up. And I think it will be a hold.
Cardinal penalty, number 15, 2 minutes holding. Penalty, 4:35 in the first.
Big Rapids goes on the first penalty kill of the day for them. They have a 3-0 lead with 10:25 left in the second. Zacco off the draw, gets it hard off the dasher, but saved at the blue line. Dashner with it. Plays it to Coleman across the blue line. Miller down low off a skate. Jones flings it off the glass and stopped by Miller. Shot off a body. Picked back up by Lucas. Makes a move, walking in, down low, back to the slot. Over to the far side, one-timer save! And cleared. Coleman didn't get enough on it, and Flax was able to get across. 50 seconds gone in this first power play. Coleman through the neutral zone, loses it. Jones will clear it all the way down. Hathaway leaves the net to stop it. Skara right on Lucas. He'll slap it off the boards. Miller will play it. Finds Zagelski into the zone. Shot right off the face mask and covered. 47 seconds left in Strokirch's minor penalty for holding 9-12 in the second. And Flax coming up strong again. What a big save. Coleman got enough to put it on net, but not all that he wanted. And Flax got across with his chest on it. Pass to the defenseman goes across the blue line as Lannon wasn't over. Off the boards, played to Griffer. Backdoor, one-timer, missed. Trying those 2-on-0 plays there. Griffer at the blue line. Shot off a stick and goes into the netting. 27 seconds left for Strokirch as Tyson Griffer had his shot blocked. Just over halfway through this game, or just under halfway. 8:30, the halfway point of a period with 17-minute periods. Spun back by Griffer. Balahowski, the only one there. He'll flip it down. 20 seconds left as this one knuckles its way down into the corner. Pass for Kinn. Off a skate, picked up by Blanchard. Shakes off one attacker and gets pulled down, and that will be a penalty. With 2 seconds left for Strokirch, a hold will come with 8:27. And Kinn goes to the box. You can kill off those 2 seconds left for Strokirch And then a minute 58 on the power play for Big Rapids, leading 3-0. Face-off won by the Reps. They fling it all the way around, but Jones will keep it all the way around to the far side for Young. He'll play it to the corner for Leiter. Pass out front, tipped off a stick, bouncing puck, poked away off a skate, and picked up by Lucas. Trying to make a move. Blanchard lays out his own man in Logan Leiter. Zacco cross ice for Young into the blue line. Shot, misses the net. Backdoor opportunity. Zacco, his shot stopped. Leiter stops a clearing attempt. Takes a shot off a skate and flipped down the ice. Zacco against Lucas down low. Flax will pick it up. Off the boards, Young plays it in. Change for the power play line. Skara on the attack in his skates, plays it around. Strokirch looking for an opportunity, and it gets cleared out. Good strong play there by Miller, who got the stick lift and got the puck through the body of Strokirch. Flax will leave it for Balahoski. Pressure by Barnhard. And Osowski dumps it in. Bouncing puck through a couple skates. No one controlling. Osowski gets pinned. Puck up the boards. Skara knocks it down. And pass across gets intercepted. Back the other way. Dumping in and going for the chase, Barnhard. Gets run into the boards, and Flax will come out with it. Off the near side boards, Blanchard chips it in, takes the hit, gets around, and Dashner lays him out. Big body of Dashner. Player falls in the corner, kicked down, and now back the other way. Potential breakaway opportunity. Montgomery coming back. Shot, big leg pad save. Out of the box comes Kinn. Power play over. Skara trying to find a lane. Young goes for the pass, and the body taken by Denoyer, or correction, by Lannon. So no icing. And now a stretch ice pass the other way. Will go for icing with 6:01 left in the second.
If you signed up for the Park Center Top Shot,
A stretch of 5 minutes and 44 seconds for the Cardinals, where they scored 3 goals. And 5 minutes later, they hold strong with that 3-0 lead right now. 5-on-5 action with the 2 penalties killed off. And Braden Old's out there. Haven't seen him on the ice in a bit after injuring his shoulder. Good to see him back. Denoyer around to the near side. Gets poked by Jones. Aunen trying to get back. Griffer with it. Walking in. Backhand, forehand. Flips it on net. And saved by Flax. Faked the forehand and just flipped the backhand shot and hit Flax up in top of the jersey. And he covered for the whistle. Another big opportunity for the Griffor boys. That was Xander with the breakaway. Couldn't bury it. Face-off won by the Cardinals. And whistled down for both. A penalty on both teams will come. Strokirch will go to the box. And so will Tyson Griffor. Rough for Strokirch, slash for Griffor. Five on 5 with the coincidental minors, and we'll do things again. Draw in the skates, high off the glass, knuckles through. Welch and Flax on the pursuit. Just past Flax. Played back into their own zone by the Reps on side. Puck comes out now. Agelski trying to make a move. Welch gets back, taking the body. Pass out front, misses everyone. Sliding into the net was Xander Griffor. Agelski off the boards, far side. Griffor with it. Walking, leaves it for Dashner. His shot goes down low, pass out front, and knuckles away. Off a body, gets to the blue line. Down low, cycling. Dashner, shot, gets through, save. Agelski. Griffor takes the angle. Agelski with it. His pass gets blocked. Agelski finds it again. Walking, shot just wide. And now a whistle comes. As Purdue was on the ice with the other Griffor brother, Xander, and the helmet came off. And I don't believe they're calling anything. I think the whistle just came for the helmet being off the ice, or off the head of Griffor. Face-off won by the Reps, across the blue line and in. Works its way to the blue line for Denoyer. Down low, shot, blocked, bouncing in the slot. Osowski gets rid of it, and high off the glass, works its way just to the blue line, but kept by Denoyer with good speed and stick skills there. He'll find it again, across for Kinn. Walking, shot, tipped off the glass. Bouncing down low, Lucas kicks at it, picked up, backdoor pass blocked, and flung down off the stick of Denoyer at center ice. Ortiz will fling it down in. Bouncing, doesn't get its way to Hathaway. Denoyer with it, finds Miller. His pass is off a stick of Montgomery, and Lucas will go for it. Balahowski shielding against Coleman. Played down low across the other side. Montgomery will get there and fling it down off a stick, no icing. Tipped at the line by Klein. Lannon, his pass near side. Miller tried to be fancy with it, but didn't make the play the second time he gets it to Hardy. Chips it in down low. Out front off the stick of Flax. And chipped out of the blue line. And now back the other way, Balahowski with a breakaway. Jack Balahowski in alone, backhand, and he scores! Jack Balahowski! Went backhand, forehand, and it found its way through the legs. 4-0, Big Rapids. What a great period for Big Rapids, scoring 4 goals with 3 minutes and 6 seconds left in the second and taking a commanding lead against one of the top 10 teams in the state. Poked away by Pierce, down into the zone. Zacco back, plays it around, Scara to the blue line. Flax will break it out. Takes the bump, makes the move, but loses the puck on the second time. Dashner has it. Spin move. Shakes off Flax. Clearing pass off a body. Cardinals tag. Dashner with it. 2.5 left in the second. Gets the puck through 2. Walking in. Fires it and misses high and goes straight into the netting. Might have hit the glass.
4 in the second period. And Big Rapids Cardinal goal. Scored by number 23, Jack Balahowski. Assist on that goal.
Unassisted goal for Balahowski at 3:06 left in the second. Clearing attempt does not get out. Loose puck picked up by Agelski, looking. Finds a man down low in Griffor. Xander leaves it to the blue line for Denoyer. Across for Lannon. Shot off a stick. Knocked down by Jones. Couple poke checks on him. He dumps it in. Hathaway plays it down low, and Blanchard gets in on the attack. Osowski down low finds Blanchard. Takes the body. at the hash mark, kept by Purdue. And then a penalty will come as Blanchard ran into someone late and will go to the box for cross-checking. Reps are 0 for 1 so far in the power play. Cardinals 1 for 2. 3 penalties each, a coincidental minor. So after this one, both teams will have 2 power play attempts. But that could be ending in the third period. 1:47 on the on the clock, 2 minutes on the penalty. Coleman out front, backhanded wide by Dashner. Pierce will pick it up to the blue line. To Pierce at the hash mark. Shot, knocked down in front. Dashner around, can't tuck it in, and held by Flax in tight on the boards, or on the side of the net.
Big Rapids penalty, number 14, 2 minutes for Austin.
Skara out there with Logan Leiter, Blanchard, or Balhosky, and Jones. Blanchard in the box. Leiter off the draw. The puck knocked down at the blue line, shot off the leg pad of Flax. Dashner with it, plays it to Lucas, and takes a heavy fall. Coleman to the slot, misses both Pierce and Lucas. Finds Coleman, or Pierce in the slot, misses with the shot. And watch out, as that one almost came up here. As Skara rung it up here, I gave him the hands up, and he gave them right back. Scared Sanders, Nate Sanders on the camera, almost fell out of here. Off the draw, played down the ice with a minute left in the second period. Cardinals look a little tired out there. Intermission will be good for their rest, but this is a really well trained reps team that have a lot of good legs and have shown that they can continue to skate. Head coach Matucci, a former NHL player. Face-off won by Big Rapids. Zacco around the net. Off the glass, gets it down. 35 seconds left in the second. 13 more than that on the power play. Pass across off a body. Griffor picks it up off his brother's skate. Finds Kin near side. Spins away after he fanning the shot. And then the stick of Leiter gets in there and gets it out. 11 seconds. Tyson Griffor in the zone. Hardy skating for it. Finds Xander out front. Tyson or Kin's shot blocked down and cleared down the ice as time expires in the second. Score was 0-0 after the first. Big Rapids scores 4 goals. 1 on the power play, 1 on a breakaway, and the first one for Quinton Aunin. We head to an intermission break. 4-0 our score in favor of the hometown Cardinals.
Not everyone learns best in a traditional classroom. Big Rapids Virtual School offers flexible, personalized learning for all students from kindergarten through graduation. BRVS students have 24/7 access to learning. We provide remote and in-person support to meet every student where they are at. Whether you are a public school student or a homeschool family interested in our curriculum, resources, and supports, find us online for more information. brps.org/K12virtual.
The Mecosta Osceola Career Center works to prepare tomorrow's workers today. The Career Center uses state-of-the-art technology to train students for career paths such as manufacturing logistics, health and safety, production processes, quality assurances, information technology, law, public safety, corrections, health sciences, hospitality, food production, finances, construction operations, and more. Visit moisd.org for more on how the Career Center is preparing tomorrow's workers today.
Back pain, neck pain, surgical pain, sciatica. All can prevent you from doing even the simplest tasks. Get back to doing the things you love, pain-free, with the specialist at West Michigan Pain and Michigan Primary Care Partners in Big Rapids. Our care team works with you to develop a plan so you find relief from your pain. Same day and telehealth appointments are available. Call 231-592-1360 or visit MichiganPrimaryCarePartners.com today.
For over 70 years, MEMIC has been protecting educational employees and their families with the most affordable insurance. They provide educators exclusive auto, home, and umbrella coverage. Helping you understand insurance is what they do best. MEMIC has set the standard for above and beyond service, and they look to build a relationship of trust between you and them. Your local agent, Eric Dahm, has been working with MEMIC for 20 years. Call them today at 231-592-4660. 231-592-4660.
When quality counts, you can count on us.
Subaru or Audi, Nissan or Toyota, Ford or Chevy, whatever you prefer to drive, Quality Car and Truck Repair has the digital diagnostics, the tools, and the training to maintain, to fix. Just call Quality Car and Truck Repair, 220th Avenue off Perry, just west of 131 Big Rapids.
MOTA, Mecosta Osceola Transit Authority. They're here. They're everywhere. Available with a phone call to take you here to there, including connections to Isabella and Wexford County, Yates and Clare, shopping trips, meetings, appointments, visits Monday through Saturday. A MOTA green and gold bus can take you where you need to go for as little as $2 with discounts for seniors, veterans, and kids. Call 796-4896 for availability and to confirm your rate. Just call 231-796-MOTA, 796-MOTA.
Stuck between identities, Douglas Quaid must solve the one mystery that has come to define him.
Who am I? And why is my truck's brakes sound louder than a Westinghouse M27 phase plasma pulse rifle?
Fortunately, his answers would come from a familiar ally.
Of course, Johnson's Automotive. Committed and honest quality work. They fix foreign cars too.
But the race was on.
You think you can beat me? I am the law.
Johnson's Automotive, now showing off Northam Drive, just north of Big Rapids, and always online at johnsonsautopr.com.
AlterCare of Big Rapids is looking for CNAs, aides, and nurses to join their team. Each position includes a sign-on bonus with reimbursements for state tests and NA class scholarships and reimbursements via the renowned Educational Assistance Plan and tuition reimbursement. AlterCare of Big Rapids is a skilled nursing facility providing transitional, long-term, and Alzheimer's and dementia care. To apply for immediate openings at AlterCare, visit AlterCare online or call 231-796-3185.
Not everyone learns best in a traditional classroom. Big Rapids Virtual School offers flexible, personalized learning for all students from kindergarten through graduation. BRVS students have 24/7 access to learning. We provide remote and in-person support to meet every student where they are at. Whether you are a public school student or a homeschool family interested in our curriculum, resources, and supports, find us online for more information. brps.org/K12virtual.
The Mecosta Osceola Career Center works to prepare tomorrow's workers today. The Career Center uses state-of-the-art technology to train students for career paths such as manufacturing logistics, health and safety, production processes, quality assurances, information technology, law, public safety, corrections, health sciences, hospitality, food production, finances, construction operations, and more. Visit moisd.org for more on how the Career Center is preparing tomorrow's workers today.
Back pain, neck pain, surgical pain, sciatica. All can prevent you from doing even the simplest tasks. Get back to doing the things you love, pain-free, with the specialist at West Michigan Pain and Michigan Primary Care Partners in Big Rapids. Our care team works with you to develop a plan so you find relief from your pain. Same day and telehealth appointments are available. Call 231-592-1360 or visit MichiganPrimaryCarePartners.com today.
For over 70 years, MEMIC has been protecting educational employees and their families with the most affordable insurance. They provide educators exclusive auto, home, and umbrella coverage. Helping you understand insurance is what they do best. MEMIC has set the standard for above and beyond service, and they look to build a relationship of trust between you and them. Your local agent, Eric Dahm, has been working with MEMIC for 20 years. Call them today at 231-592-4660. 231-592-4660.
When quality counts, you can count on us.
Subaru or Audi, Nissan or Toyota, Ford or Chevy, whatever you prefer to drive, Quality Car and Truck Repair has the digital diagnostics, the tools, and the training to maintain, to fix. Just call Quality Car and Truck Repair, 220th Avenue off Perry, just west of 131 Big Rapids.
MOTA, Mecosta Osceola Transit Authority. They're here. They're everywhere. Available with a phone call to take you here to there, including connections to Isabella and Wexford County, Yates and Clare, shopping trips, meetings, appointments, visits, Monday through Saturday. A MOTA Green and Gold bus can take you where you need to go for as little as $2 with discounts for seniors, veterans, and kids. Call 796-4896 for availability and to confirm your rate. Just call 231-796-MOTA. 796-MOTA.
Stuck between identities, Douglas Quaid must solve the one mystery that has come to define him.
Who am I? And why is my truck's brakes sound louder than a Westinghouse M27 phase plasma pulse rifle?
Fortunately, his answers would come from a familiar ally.
Of course, Johnson's Automotive. Committed and honest quality work. They fix foreign cars too.
But the race was on.
You think you can beat me? I am the law.
Johnson's Automotive, now showing off Northam Drive, just north of Big Rapids, and always online at johnsonsautopr.com.
Alter Care of Big Rapids is looking for CNAs, aides, and nurses to join their team. Each position includes a sign-on bonus with reimbursements for state tests and NA-class scholarships and reimbursements via the renowned Educational Assistance Plan and tuition reimbursement. Alter Care of Big Rapids is a skilled nursing facility providing transitional, long-term, and Alzheimer's and dementia care. To apply for immediate openings at Alter Care, visit Alter Care online or call 231-796-3185.
Not everyone learns best in a traditional classroom. Big Rapids Virtual School offers flexible, personalized learning for all students from kindergarten through graduation. BRVS students have 24/7 access to learning. We provide remote and in-person support to meet every student where they are at. Whether you are a public school student or a homeschool family interested in our curriculum, resources, and supports, find us online for more information. brps.org/K12virtual.
The Mecosta Osceola Career Center works to prepare tomorrow's workers today. The Career Center uses state-of-the-art technology to train students for career paths such as manufacturing logistics, health and safety, production processes, quality assurances, information technology, law, public safety, corrections, health sciences, hospitality, food production, finances, construction operations, and more. Visit moisd.org for more on how the Career Center is preparing tomorrow's workers today.
Back pain, neck pain, surgical pain, sciatica. All can prevent you from doing even the simplest tasks. Get back to doing the things you love, pain-free, with the specialist at West Michigan Pain and Michigan Primary Care Partners in Big Rapids. Our care team works with you to develop a plan so you find relief from your pain. Same day and telehealth appointments are available. Call 231-592-1360 or visit MichiganPrimaryCarePartners.com today.
For over 70 years, MEMIC has been protecting educational employees and their families with the most affordable insurance. They provide educators exclusive auto, home, and umbrella coverage. Helping you understand insurance is what they do best. MEMIC has set the standard for above and beyond service, and they look to build a relationship of trust between you and them. Your local agent, Eric Dahm, has been working with MEMIC for 20 years. Call them today at 231-592-4660. 231-592-4660.
When quality counts, you can count on us.
Subaru or Audi, Nissan or Toyota, Ford or Chevy, whatever you prefer to drive, Quality Car and Truck Repair has the digital diagnostics, the tools, and the training to maintain, to fix. Just call Quality Car and Truck Repair, 220th Avenue off Perry, just west of 131 Big Rapids.
MOTA, Mecosta Osceola Transit Authority. They're here. They're everywhere. Available with a phone call to take you here to there, including connections to Isabella and Wexford County, Yates and Clare, shopping trips, meetings, appointments, visits, Monday through Saturday. A MOTA green and gold bus can take you where you need to go for as little as $2 with discounts for seniors, veterans, and kids. Call 796-4896 for availability and to confirm your rate. Just call 231-796-MOTA, 796-MOTA.
Stuck between identities, Douglas Quaid must solve the one mystery that has come to define him.
Who am I? And why is my truck's brakes sound louder than a Westinghouse M27 phase plasma pulse rifle?
Fortunately, his answers would come from a familiar ally.
Of course, Johnson's Automotive. Committed and honest quality work. They fix foreign cars too.
But the race was on.
You think you can beat me? I am the law.
Johnson's Automotive, now showing off Northam Drive, just north of Big Rapids, and always online at johnsonsautopr.com.
Alter Care of Big Rapids is looking for CNAs, aides, and nurses to join their team. Each position includes a sign-on bonus with reimbursements for state tests and NA class scholarships and reimbursements via the renowned Educational Assistance Plan and tuition reimbursement. Alter Care
getting set for the third period again. 4-0 the score. Big Rapids with 4 goals in that second period. They were outshot 10-7. So the shots are 23-11. In favor of the Reps, and the score is 4-0 in favor of Big Rapids. 1 for 2 on the power play, 0 for 1 for the Reps. They have 13 seconds left with Tyler Blanchard in the box. So 5-on-4 to start things here with puck drop in the third period. One back, Denoyer gets it through. Griffer gets tied up with Flax. Puck moves to Coleman, and out of the box, Blanchard, and offsides. So an even strength face-off immediately after the killed-off penalty. 0 for 2 are the Reps. They win the face-off back. Kin off the boards. Balahowski has it off his stick and up over the glass just slightly and go out of play. Face-off stays down deep in the Cardinal zone. Face-off one back, but picked up by Skara. Dumped in off the linesman, right off his hip. Zacco, his pass tipped, bouncing puck out front. Spinning with it, Grifford down low. Backdoor pass, and they score. Good tic-tac-toe play there from Xander Griffor. Finds Lucas, and he gives it to Coleman. One back by the Cardinals, dumped in by Jones. 4-1 now with just 20-some seconds into the, or 40-some seconds into the third period. Coleman picks up his 11th goal, assist number 16 for Grant Lucas, and assist number 13 for Xander Griffor. Agelski, shot, blocked by Blanchard, picks it back up in the corner. Good defensive play by Montgomery, but walking out with it, Dashner plays it down low. Comes back out for Dashner and gets across the blue line. Tyson Griffor goes wide, spins back, looking for help, has defenseman poked off the stick and kept in there. Backhand pass just out front, misses, and a big hit by Blanchard to take the body with Griffor and knock him down before he could get to the puck. Denoyer off the boards. No icing as it was right past Aunen. They say he could have touched it and he didn't. Purdue will pick it up. Pass misses Leiter, gets out of the zone regardless. Dump back in, Leiter knocks it down. Stick lift, taken away. Leiter around. We'll get to the blue line. Denoyer stops it. Shot off a body, bouncing puck. Logan Leiter chips at it, kicked back in by Hardy. Off the glass and thrown. And that's a penalty. You cannot close your glove on the puck and throw it like that. And there's a discussion between the two officials, but they're not calling a penalty. Leiter clearly closed the hand on his puck on the puck and threw it out of the play. And now they are assessing the penalty, which is correct. It's delay of game. I just wondered why it took so long to figure that out. So a 2-minute penalty for delay of game to Carter Leiter puts the Reps back on the power play shortly after they scored their first goal. This, we were talking during intermission, this needs to be the best period for the Cardinals if they want to win this game. Had a 4-0 lead. You have to play well and continue to put the pressure on them and not just sit back. Pass over, shot, tipped, and a save as Dashner got a stick on it. Backdoor opportunity, loose out front, poked away, Coleman with it. Across, finds Lucas, his slap pass misses. Coleman spins off of one, looking out front, pass tipped away, Lucas will control. Makes a move on Flax, gets poked away, Zacco with it, gets it down, but with a high stick, played by Agelski, it's touched for a whistle. The draw on the penalty kill. Plays it through the 3 reps on the far, or on the hash mark in the slot. Osowski jumps in the lane, can't find it and control it. Pass just to Griffor, and Blanchard takes the body and takes his stick away. Purdue, hard around, will get out of the zone. Less than a minute in the power play, 13 and a half left in regulation. Pass to Tyson Griffer. Walks in, going wide. Shields the puck with his body. Spins off of Purdue. Drops it for the cycle, near side for Lannon. Across. Takes a shot, goes high. Lannon at the hash mark, down low. Hardy plays it off the boards. We'll find Griffer at the blue line. Tyson over for Kinn. Down for Xander, can't control. Purdue with it, chips it off the body. And gets met by 2 reps. Osaski in there to help. 3-on-2 for the reps attack. Shot, gets off a body. Picked up near side, shot blocked again. Third chance, just finds its way through. Loose puck out front. Backdoor try, cleared away. Diving attempt, loose puck. Strokers can't pick it up. Skara does. He would have had a breakaway, Strokirch, if he could have controlled it, but he just missed it. He was out of the box for Leiter, or off the bench for Leiter, who was out of the box. Power play over, 0 for 3 other reps. Strokirch down low in the corner. Pinning to the boards. Played all the way around. Zacco will pinch in. Down low, Young. All the way across to the far side again. And dumped down the ice. They say touch, no icing. Balahoski in there. Tie up down low. Zacco pins one of the board as well. To the blue line. Shot. Gets through, saved by Flax. Kept down low by the reps, just past 12 minutes. Zacco spins back. Gets it off the glass, but kept at the blue line by Dashner, thrown down low again. Zacco one-on-one play across to the far corner. Down to the circle, in the slot, and a shot, and a hit by Strokirch, and now a late arm in the air from the backside official at center ice. And 6-on-5 right now with the empty net with a delayed penalty. And too many men will come as well. So this could be 2 penalties and make it 5-on-3. They were changing on the 6-on-5 and sent too many guys on the ice. And so Strokirch will go to the box. And I think another one will go for a bench minor. That's what's on the board. 2 guys in the box, both for 2 minutes. Didn't see what Strokirch's penalty was for. I saw it happen, but don't know what the call was. He hit a guy kind of high as they were falling in the slot. He was trying to defend that shot.
Big Rapids Cardinal penalties. Number 15, 2 minutes contact to the head. And a bench minor for too many men.
Head contact minor for Strokirch. 5-on-3. They win the draw. Lucas with it. Back to Lucas. Down low. Trying to look up for that backdoor one-timer opportunity. They find it. Loose puck off the stick. Tyson Griffer couldn't settle it. Down low. Coleman. Tyson. Lucas. One-timer off a skate. And they don't know who gets it, and Flax will chip it away. On the attack. He'll just dump it in on the 5-on-3. Reps are 0 for 3 on the power play today. They dump it in. Miller gets there after dumping it himself to Tyson. Lucas back to Tyson. Griffor. Shot. Loose puck and chipped in. It hit Flax in the glove. He thought he had it and he slid away from it. And it was Egelski, I believe, diving in to poke it in. Four to 2, one penalty off the clock. Strokirch out of the box. It's 5-on-4 for a minute 12. 10-14 left in regulation. You really need to kill this penalty off if you're Big Rapids and have a 2-goal lead with less than 10 minutes left in the game. Balhosky will dump it in. You do not want to give the reps life. Across the ice to set up the open space in the zone. Kinn walking around, looking for an opportunity, finds Miller back at the blue line. Miller again, shot goes wide. Coleman will pick it up to Miller. Down low, Lucas all the way across, misses everyone. And Leiter will slap it down the ice. 30 seconds left on the bench minor penalty. The unfortunate circumstance of too many men, and now too many men the other way. The sixth man that was changing touched the puck. The player going off the ice can be in play, but the player coming on the ice cannot be a part of the play until the guy he's changing for is off the ice, and that wasn't the case. The guy going on the ice touched the puck before the change was completed. So now a bench minor the other way. And now 4-on-4 for 21 seconds. Young on the draw, wins it, pins it to the boards. Has Lannon on him. Puck makes its way to the slot, but Kinn there skates it to safety. Pierce can't control it, gets poked away. Ortiz and Jones. And Pierce gets through 3. And a tie-up, and this will bring another penalty as Young gets tied up with Pierce and brings him down with 9 minutes left. There were no penalties in the first period. This is the 7th for Big Rapids. There's 4 for the Reps. And it'll be 4-on-4 with the bench minor for too many men over. A minute 37 of 4-on-4 action with Young to the box. Second time that players have been tied up when the Reps have made moves around guys to open up space, and then someone else steps in and holds onto him and pulls him down. 4-on-4 play. Kinn down low. Coleman has it poked away. Flax will chip it down low for Purdue. He'll play it all the way around. Scara and Coleman. Coleman will get it. Across. Finds Griffler. Shot blocked. Bouncing puck down low. Purdue takes a run into the boards by Coleman, I believe. Purdue gets the puck away from one. Now looks for a lane. And dumps it down. Gloved down at center ice by Denoyer. Off the boards, misses Griffer. Jones with it. Trying to dig it out of the zone. Pinned in with 2. And now Flax will come out with it. Kinn spins back the other way. 40 seconds left for the bench minor for the Reps before a 22-second power play. Shot. Easy save for Flax off the stick of Lannon. At the blue line, dumped out by themselves by Miller. Near side pass, Lucas. Cuts into the zone, looking, shot, and held by Flax. 13 seconds left in the minor penalty for too many men. 36 seconds for Young in the box for his holding penalty. 7:36 left in the third period, a 4-2 lead for Big Rapids. Got to be strong. Osaski wins the draw, pulled out by Balahoski. Now he goes wide with Blanchard, takes the hit, dumps it in. Blanchard will take the angle to get to the puck. Takes the hit, plays it back down low, out of the box. Full strength for the Reps, less than 20 seconds, and icing will come. And with 15 seconds left, Young looking to hop out of the box and make it 5-on-5 again. Skara with the draw, one shot off a body by Zacco, and it goes into the netting. Another whistle, kills off 4 seconds of the penalty. 7-11 with 11 seconds left for Young. Reps win it, hard off the glass. Kept by Zacco though. Leaves it for Skara, back to Zacco, gets a shove. Out of the box, Young, even strength with less than 7 minutes left. Coleman dumps it in, hard around the boards. Jones doesn't get there first. Lucas picks it up for the Reps. Stymied on the boards at the hash mark. 4 white jerseys against 2 red. And now a penalty will come. Not sure against who. Touched by the Reps, and it's against them. Tripping call with 6:31 left in the third. To the box goes Lucas. Cardinals are 1 of 3 on the power play. Oh, how big a power play goal would be to extend this lead back to 3. Whistle comes from the backside linesman right as the puck was dropped and won back by the Reps. I don't think he says anyone gets kicked down. It must have been a jump of both wingers, and he blew it dead, and both of them were cheating, so no one gets kicked out of the center. Won by the Cardinals. Balahoski down low, too strong as Blanchard couldn't pivot out of the slot and find it. Knocked down at the blue line and poked away. Kin with it across the ice. Chipped away by Flax. Strokirch on it. Windmill move by 1. Picks it up, but he slides into the boards hard. Slapped all the way down the ice. Defensive pairing changes for the Reps. Balahoski sets up the breakout. Across the ice, misses Flax, but he can pick it up off the boards. And he dumps it off of a glove on the bench. To me, if that puck is going to hit the boards and stay in play, and the Reps guy is leaning over the boards, and that's why it interferes with his glove, then that faceoff should stay deep. Instead, they bring it back to where he dumped the puck from. But it's not like Flax shot it into the bench. The player is leaning over into play, which technically, if you were to do that, like you put your stick over and touch the puck going by, that's interference and a penalty. Loose puck out front and swarmed. Just talking about penalty play or calls and potential penalties and face-off situations, and Pierce and Coleman almost got a shorthanded goal. 5:32, 101 in the power play. Cardinals need to lock it up. Jones spins it down low. Pierce almost gets to it first. Stops the pass, loose out front. Coleman, backhand goes wide. Jones turns away. Finds Ortiz, who finds Leiter. Across the red line and dumps it in. Dashner takes the body from Leiter. Ortiz with it. Slowly plays it to Zacco. Puck can't get back though. Chipped out the other way. Coleman with Jones and Zacco against him. Takes a sharp angle shot, goes high. Off the dasher and all the way down. Kinn spins around to play it near side. Blanchard will pick it up off the boards, and he'll rip one. Loose puck out front and covered. And a crowd joins as Blanchard was going for that loose one and later had fallen down. But nothing else going on. 14 seconds left for Lucas in the box after his tripping minor. 2 assists for Lucas today. He would love 2 more points to tie this game up, but Cardinals trying to seal the deal. Kinn has Flax on him. Off the stanchion, kicks out front. Balahowski picks it up. Shot off a shin pad. Out of the box. Skara, shot tipped high. Flax got a good stick on it, but directed it too high. Lucas picks it up. He slips and falls. Purdue all the way around. Skara tips it. And Gerlando couldn't grab it. No icing, just over 4 minutes left. Purdue keeps it at the blue line. And they slip and fall. Gerlando and him make contact, and both of them drop to the ice. Picked up by Agelski. Pass off a stick of Lucas. Purdue has it. Now Agelski looking. Backhand pass, too soft. Lucas with it. Loose puck again. Coleman spinning. Correction, Griffor. Dashner at the blue line. Shot, knocked down in front. Skara tries to clear, hits his own man, and the second opportunity gets out. Now a foot race. Skara out there. Hathaway plays it. Off the boards, off the frame, and picked up by Dashner. Off the glass and out. But kicked by Coleman up into his own bench. And a whistle comes with 3:25 left in the third. One back into the Reps zone. They dump it out. Montgomery flips it back in. Leiter tags. Just over 3 minutes. Hard off the glass. Coleman tied up with Leiter. It goes on net. Flax almost plays it into his own goal and covers. Almost a mishap there and a freebie. And a timeout called by the Reps.
Bay Reps, timeout.
Out of the timeout. No goalie for the Reps. 6-on-5 for 3 minutes. Cardinals win the draw. Off the glass, kept by Dashner. Strokirch poking at it, played down low. Griffor off his skate. Strokirch with it. Make the strong play. Don't worry about the empty net. Across the red line and in. Strokirch picks it up. Guides it towards the goal, just wide. And a big hit against Dashner. Off the boards. 2:40 left. A cross ice pass for the Reps. Now through center ice. Can't pick it up cleanly. Flax doesn't allow it to get into the zone. Off a stick. Wobbling puck. Doesn't clear. Coleman walking in. Can't get a shot off. To the boards and back to the blue line. Dashner over for Kin. Near side Dashner. Shot. Loose puck out front. Plays down low. Flax recovering. Lucas out front. Poked at. And Zacco coming out with it. Diving for it. He chips it out of the blue line. And a penalty will come against the Cardinals. A hand in the air. Less than 2 minutes. Shot and held by Flax. A minute 54 and a power play for the Reps. As Strokirch goes to the box. His 4th penalty of the day. But now you can ice it. I know it's harder with 6-on-4. But you can ice it for that empty net now. Dashner, backdoor. Shot. Loose out front off the save. Jones tries to pin it, but you've got a minute and 40 to kill off. You can't just eat 80 to 100 seconds. I believe they said interference for Strokirch. Face-off, clean win for the Reps. Dashner with it. Back to Dashner from Lucas. Shot, tipped off the post, misses! It kicks out through the 5-hole and played to the corner. What a tip, but it hit the right post and kicked out. Down low, Coleman finds Lucas. Across, Kin. Looking, shot, save. Griffer back to Kin, near side Dashner. Down low, Lucas all the way across, misses! It goes out across the red line, just over a minute left. Lucas through the zone, goes wide with a lot of speed, loses the puck. To the blue line, not out, Kin, shot, save. To the boards, Balahowski can't chip it out. Dashner keeps it all the way across through the legs. Griffer settles it down. Kin looking. Less than 40 seconds left. They need 2 goals. Backdoor one-timer Fandon. Down low, Coleman finds Griffor. Walking. Shot. Goes high off the glass. Dashner leaves it. Finds Kin. Shot off a body. Griffer picks it up. His shot blocked again. Loose puck out front, gets chipped wide. Flax picks it up, and the net comes off with Flax getting knocked into it. 16.4 left in the third. Cardinals could nearly win it just by winning the draw and getting it out. 22 seconds left for Strokirch, so he will be in the box unless a goal is scored. Thunderous sticks from the boards. Draw goes to the boards. Down low, Hardy plays it to the blue line. Denoyer's shot gets tipped. Scara plays it down, and he gets it across the blue line. 6 seconds left. Dumped in. Glove down by Leiter. Looking for a clearing opportunity. Down the ice to the empty net. It's in! 5-2, and the game is over! Big Rapids knocks off the Reps! 5-2 final against the top 10 team in the state, and Big Rapids is 9-6. Oh boy, what a game! lost for words as the number 86 team in the state, according to My Hockey Rankings, in Big Rapids beats the number 8 state team in the state in the Bay Area Reps. 9-6-0 now for the Cardinals, 11-4-2 for the Reps. The number 3 team in Division III against the number 28. In that 4-goal second period was all they needed. A shorthanded empty net goal by Carter Leiter at the end of the game seals the deal, and Big Rapids walks away victorious on this Monday evening. Oh, man. After losing to the Reps in a preseason scrimmage and then being mercied on home ice earlier this season, they have vengeance today. Again, Cardinals 5-2 your final. We look forward to Wednesday. One-game road trip up to the Traverse City area to Howe Arena as the Traverse City Central Trojans, I believe Trojans, Traverse City Central hosts Big Rapids Wednesday at 6 p.m. Thank you for tuning into this broadcast of Big Rapids Cardinal Hockey here on YouTube. 5-2 final for your Big Rapids Cardinals. We'll talk to you Wednesday.